The world of romantic shabby chic interior design is experiencing a beautiful renaissance in 2025, embracing a sophisticated color palette that marries earthy olive green with warm vintage gold accents and delicate floral motifs. This evolved interpretation of the classic cottage aesthetic brings together the timeless appeal of weathered finishes and feminine details with a more refined, contemporary sensibility that speaks to modern homeowners seeking both comfort and elegance. The combination of these three key elements, olive green's grounding natural beauty, gold's luxurious warmth, and floral's romantic charm, creates spaces that feel both fresh and timelessly beautiful.
Welcome to Rustic Elegance. Let's embark on a journey through the beauty of rustic decor, celebrating the warmth, simplicity, and natural charm of this timeless design.
Romantic Shabby Chic Interiors 2025. Olive green, vintage gold, and soft floral accents. This year's approach to shabby chic design moves beyond the purely pastel palette of previous decades, introducing deeper, more complex colors that add sophistication while maintaining the style's characteristic softness and charm. Olive green, in particular, has emerged as a defining color for 2025, offering a versatile neutral that complements both vintage and contemporary elements while providing a calming, nature-inspired foundation. When paired with carefully chosen vintage gold accents and thoughtfully applied floral patterns, this palette creates interiors that feel both grounded and dreamy. The beauty of this design approach lies in its accessibility and adaptability. Whether you're working with a small apartment or a sprawling country home, these elements can be scaled and combined to create personalized spaces that reflect your individual style while honoring the romantic spirit of shabby chic design. As we explore these 5 essential aspects of 2025's romantic shabby chic aesthetic, you'll discover how to layer colors, textures, and patterns to create interiors that feel both current and timeless, sophisticated and comfortable. 1. Olive green elegance. A fresh yet timeless touch in shabby chic spaces. The allure of olive green in 2025 interiors. Olive green brings a calming, nature-inspired tone that fits beautifully within romantic shabby chic interiors, establishing itself as the defining neutral of 2025's most sophisticated cottage-style homes. This sophisticated hue acts as a neutral base, allowing floral patterns and vintage pieces to shine while maintaining a serene atmosphere that promotes relaxation and well-being. The psychological benefits of this earthy tone, its connection to nature and ability to reduce stress, make it particularly appealing in our increasingly digital world. Interior designers are embracing olive green for its versatility, finding that it blends effortlessly with whitewashed furniture and natural textures, offering a look that's both earthy and refined while providing the perfect backdrop for layered shabby chic accessories. Olive green walls, cabinets, and accent chairs. Incorporate olive green through painted vintage cabinets, antique sideboards, or cozy armchairs with tufted textures that showcase the color's sophisticated versatility in various applications throughout your romantic shabby chic home. Contemporary interior trends favor this muted green in larger furniture pieces where it can make a statement while remaining sophisticated and timeless. Pair it with shabby white finishes or soft pinks to create depth and harmony that feels both intentional and effortlessly collected over time. Popular 2025 paint selections include Benjamin Moore's dark olive and Faro and Ball's lichen, which blend seamlessly with both rustic wood and metallic accents, while offering the complex undertones that distinguish high-quality paint from basic alternatives. When selecting olive green pieces, consider the room's natural light exposure, as this color can appear more yellow in warm light and more blue in cooler exposures. Tips for layering olive with pastels and neutrals. Balance your olive elements with soft pastels, like blush pink, lavender, or cream, for a dreamy, airy palette that maintains the romantic essence of shabby chic design while incorporating this year's sophisticated color trends. Professional interior designers recommend using the 60-30-10 rule when incorporating olive green. Use it as your dominant neutral 60%, balance with lighter pastels 30%, and accent with vintage gold details 10% for optimal visual harmony. Use floral curtains, velvet throw pillows, or lace table runners to soften the overall vibe and prevent the space from feeling too masculine or serious. Olive green works best when layered thoughtfully across textures, from vintage linen to rustic painted woods, creating depth and visual interest through material variety rather than relying solely on color contrast. Two, vintage gold accents, warm metallic details for a luxe cottage feel. Why gold accents are back in shabby chic. Vintage gold is making a sophisticated comeback, especially in romantic cottage interiors where its warm undertones complement the soft, feminine aesthetic while adding a touch of luxury and refinement. The soft, brushed finish adds a touch of glamour while staying true to the shabby chic style's antique spirit, creating spaces that feel both accessible and elevated beyond ordinary cottage decor. Unlike the stark contrast of silver or chrome, vintage gold harmonizes beautifully with the warm undertones found in aged wood, weathered paint, and sun-faded textiles. Whether it's aged gold mirrors or ornate drawer pulls, these details offer timeless elegance in every corner, while supporting the collected over time aesthetic that defines authentic shabby chic interiors. The resurgence of gold in 2025 reflects a broader movement toward warmer, more welcoming metallic tones that create emotional connection and visual comfort. Decorating with gold, lighting, frames, and hardware. Swap out plain knobs and fixtures for gold-accented hardware, chandeliers, or picture frames that instantly elevate ordinary furniture pieces and architectural details while maintaining budget-friendly decorating approaches. Strategic placement of vintage gold elements creates focal points that draw the eye and add visual weight to lightweight shabby chic furnishings. Try brass candle holders, gilded wall sconces, or vintage photo frames for an affordable makeover that delivers maximum impact with minimal investment. Gold enhances light and adds a luxurious sparkle without overwhelming the soft color palette, particularly when chosen in matte or brushed finishes rather than high polish alternatives that can appear too formal or contemporary. Consider mixing different gold tones, from warm brass to antique gilt, to create the layered, collected appearance that characterizes the most authentic shabby chic interiors. Pairing gold with floral and natural materials. Balance metallic warmth by pairing gold with floral wallpapers, lace-edged fabrics, and wood furniture to create visual richness without overwhelming the delicate shabby chic aesthetic. The key to successful integration lies in varying the scale and intensity of gold elements throughout the space. Use larger pieces like mirrors or light fixtures as anchor points, then echo with smaller accessories like picture frames or drawer pulls. This combination brings visual richness to your shabby chic home, while maintaining the style's characteristic softness and femininity. A few gold highlights can elevate even the simplest space into a charming and elegant retreat, proving that luxury doesn't require major renovation or expensive investments. Natural materials like weathered wood, linen, and cotton provide perfect textural contrast to gold's smooth finish, creating the tactile variety essential to engaging shabby chic interiors. Three, Soft floral accents, romantic prints that speak from the heart. Floral prints in 2025. Subtle, romantic, and layered. Floral motifs remain the heart of shabby chic interiors, and in 2025, they're all about understated elegance that prioritizes sophistication over sweetness, while maintaining the romantic spirit that defines this beloved design style. Choose patterns with muted tones, like olive leaves, ivory roses, or lavender stems, for a soothing visual experience that complements rather than competes with your color palette. These contemporary interpretations of classic floral patterns add personality while keeping your space calm and cohesive, avoiding the overly busy or childlike appearance that can result from poor pattern selection. Modern floral designs often incorporate watercolor effects, faded vintage appearances, or abstract interpretations that feel fresh while honoring traditional motifs. The trend toward larger scale, more sophisticated floral patterns allows these designs to work in adult spaces without appearing juvenile or overwhelming. How to use floral fabrics and wallpaper. Create visual depth using floral upholstery, curtains, or peel-and-stick wallpaper that allows for temporary decorating solutions perfect for renters or those hesitant to commit to permanent pattern installations. Contemporary application of floral patterns favors strategic placement rather than overwhelming coverage. Consider a single accent wall, window treatments, or key furniture pieces rather than full room applications. Opt for fabrics with a vintage look, washed cotton, embroidered linen, or romantic lace that provide the authentic aged appearance essential to shabby chic authenticity. Brands like Sanderson, Ralph Lauren Home, and Laura Ashley offer timeless options that match shabby chic aesthetics perfectly while providing the quality and color fastness necessary for long-term satisfaction. When mixing floral patterns, vary the scale dramatically. Pair large blooms with tiny sprigs or abstract florals with realistic botanical prints for sophisticated layering. Styling with floral accents, bedding, table linens, and wall art. Bring florals into your bedroom with rosy duvet covers, into the dining room with pastel floral tablecloths, or the entryway with framed botanical prints to create cohesive flow throughout your home while avoiding monotonous repetition. The key to successful floral styling lies in restraint and strategic placement. Too many floral elements can create visual chaos, while too few may fail to establish the romantic atmosphere central to shabby chic design. This soft layering of floral elements helps maintain a cozy, feminine vibe without appearing overly decorative or theme-heavy. Consider seasonal rotation of floral accessories to keep your space feeling fresh and responsive to natural cycles. Fresh flowers and vintage vessels provide the most authentic floral accent, connecting your interior design to the natural world while providing variable color and texture throughout the seasons. Four. Romantic furniture styling, whitewashed woods, curved silhouettes, and gold touches. Key furniture pieces in shabby chic decor. Romantic shabby chic homes favor curvy shapes, distressed wood, and soft finishes that create visual softness and emotional warmth while providing functional beauty in everyday living spaces. Look for French-style armoires, whitewashed coffee tables, or cabriole leg chairs to add antique flair that establishes authentic period character without requiring actual antique investments. These carefully chosen pieces bring nostalgic warmth and elegance to any room, while providing the structural foundation necessary for successful shabby chic design. The emphasis on curved lines and organic shapes reflects the style's connection to natural forms and its rejection of harsh, angular modernism. Quality reproduction pieces often provide better functionality than genuine antiques, while offering the visual appeal and craftsmanship details that define this romantic aesthetic. Consider the scale of furniture relative to your room size. Shabby chic works best when pieces feel appropriately sized rather than overwhelming or lost in the space. Combining olive green and gold in furniture accents. Try reupholstering dining chairs with olive fabric and using gold nailhead trim to create custom pieces that perfectly embody 2025's sophisticated shabby chic palette while demonstrating personal style and attention to detail. This type of thoughtful customization allows you to achieve the exact color combinations and quality you desire while often costing less than purchasing new furniture. Add a painted olive green console with a vintage gold mirror above it to create a focal point that showcases both colors while providing functional storage and display space. This subtle blend brings out the elegant rustic charm while keeping everything cohesive and intentionally designed rather than accidentally assembled. Professional upholstery techniques ensure longevity and quality that justify the investment in custom furniture pieces. Consider the practical aspects of fabric choice. Olive green hides wear better than lighter colors, while still providing the sophisticated appearance you desire. Furniture styling tips for a balanced look. Too much distressing or too many patterns can feel cluttered and overwhelming, destroying the serene atmosphere essential to successful shabby chic design, while creating visual chaos rather than peaceful retreat. Anchor the room with a few standout vintage pieces and balance with modern neutral backdrops that allow your special pieces to shine without competition. Add softness with floral cushions, a plush area rug, and fresh flowers in a ceramic pitcher for an effortless, charming look that feels naturally evolved rather than heavily designed. The most successful shabby chic spaces appear to have developed organically over time, with each piece carefully chosen and lovingly placed. Avoid matching furniture sets in favor of thoughtfully curated collections that share common elements like color, finish, or style. Period. Professional stylists recommend the triangle rule. Arrange key pieces to form triangular sightlines that create visual stability and flow throughout the room. Five. Cozy lighting and textures. Create an intimate, dreamy atmosphere. Lighting ideas to enhance romantic interiors. Shabby chic interiors shine brightest under warm, soft lighting that creates the intimate atmosphere essential to this romantic design style, while providing practical illumination for daily activities. Use gold-toned wall sconces, crystal pendant lights, or vintage table lamps with floral shades to establish both ambient and task lighting that supports the room's aesthetic goals. The quality of light dramatically affects how colors appear and how comfortable a space feels. Harsh, cool lighting can destroy the warm, welcoming atmosphere that defines successful shabby chic design. Opt for bulbs that emit a warm glow, 2700 K, to keep the ambience cozy and calm while ensuring adequate brightness for reading and other activities. Layer different types of lighting, ambient, task, and accent to create flexibility and visual interest throughout the day and evening hours. Consider the placement of lighting carefully, using table lamps and floor lamps to create pools of warm light that define seating areas and conversation spaces. textures: linen, crochet, and velvet. Create depth by layering soft textures, linen drapes, crochet throw blankets, and velvet cushions in muted olive or rose hues that provide tactile variety and visual interest while maintaining the sophisticated color palette of contemporary shabby chic design. This tactile approach to decorating engages multiple senses and creates the lived-in comfort that makes shabby chic spaces so appealing and livable. This tactile mix brings comfort and warmth to your space, making it feel lived in and loved rather than formal or untouchable. Professional interior designers emphasize that texture variation prevents monochromatic color schemes from appearing flat or boring, while adding luxury through material quality rather than expensive purchases. Consider the practical aspects of textile choices. Natural fibers like linen and cotton age beautifully and develop character over time, while synthetic materials may look worn rather than vintage. The key to successful texture layering lies in varying both material type and scale. Combine smooth with rough, fine with coarse, and delicate with substantial for optimal visual and tactile interest. Affordable lighting and decor picks. Brands like IKEA, Anthropologie, and Target's Threshold line offer affordable pieces that fit beautifully in a romantic shabby chic setup, while providing the quality and style necessary for long-term satisfaction and authentic appearance. Budget-conscious decorators can achieve sophisticated results by focusing on a few key pieces rather than attempting to furnish entire rooms with expensive items. Choose lampshades with floral prints, beaded chandeliers, or gold-based lamps to blend style with budget while creating the layered, collected appearance that defines authentic shabby chic interiors. The democratization of good design through accessible retail options means that achieving professional quality results no longer requires professional-level budgets. Smart shopping strategies include checking thrift stores and estate sales for vintage pieces that can be updated with new shades or minor repairs. Consider DIY approaches for simple updates like painting lamp bases or recovering lampshades to achieve custom results at fraction of retail costs. Conclusion. The romantic shabby chic aesthetic of 2025 represents a sophisticated evolution of this beloved design style, proving that timeless appeal can embrace contemporary sensibilities without losing its essential charm and warmth. Through the thoughtful integration of olive green's grounding natural beauty, vintage gold's luxurious warmth, and soft floral's romantic charm, you can create interiors that feel both current and timeless, sophisticated and comfortable. This balanced approach to color, texture, and pattern creates spaces that support both daily living and special occasions, while expressing personal style within a cohesive design framework. The beauty of this design approach lies not only in its visual appeal, but in its accessibility and adaptability to various living situations and budgets. Whether you're updating a single room or transforming an entire home, these elements can be introduced gradually and scaled to suit your space and resources. The emphasis on vintage and upcycled elements also supports sustainable decorating practices that benefit both your budget and the environment, while creating truly unique spaces that cannot be replicated through mass-market purchases. As you implement these romantic shabby chic ideas in your own home, remember that the most successful interiors reflect the personalities and lifestyles of their inhabitants, rather than rigid adherence to design rules. Allow these guidelines to inspire your creativity, while trusting your instincts about what feels right in your space. The olive green, vintage gold, and soft floral palette of 2025 provides a sophisticated foundation for personal expression, ensuring that your romantic shabby chic interior will remain both beautiful and relevant for years to come while creating the peaceful, nurturing environment that makes a house truly feel like home.